highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the great things about the program is that we do these live trades where every day, multiple times a day, we have a trader come online. While you watch, they do their analysis, which was the teaching moment, and then they recommend a trade for you to follow if you agree with the analysis. When you are a regular member, we do a trade 30-minute trade at 10 in the morning, another trade at 6 in the evening, and then another trade at 10 p.m. On top of that, there's an additional paid session at 8 p.m. So many opportunities to trade, plus to get additional questions answered and additional training on both Wednesday and Wednesday evening and Saturday morning. And if you are a light member, you get access to kind of a scaled down version of the live trades, which you're attending right now. We will be doing this again tomorrow morning at 6:30. So let us go ahead and see what we have. If you've attended before, you know I have a little kind of trade routine that I follow. I like to make sure, like a little bit like a pilot's checklist. I like to make sure everything is up and running before we connect. So I've done that before we've got on. I typically restart my green chart just to clear out the memory, and it's recommended to happen once a day. At the end of a day, I like to review the trades that didn't go my way so I can figure out what I did wrong and correct it. When you're working with us, you will always have access to somebody to be able to run those things by. So as this is the beginning of the week, we've got nothing to review. As we are technical traders, though, we are trading strictly based on the price action. And our indicators are very good at predicting where the prices are going. And they're simple. They're the only things you need to look at in order to make an intelligent, informed trade decision. But news does impact currency. So we want to know what the news is so that we're able to trade around it. And we figure out what the news is by going to forexfactory.com. Forex Factory breaks news down into 3 items: red, which is high impact; yellow, which is low impact; and orange, which is medium impact. And I typically worry about the items in red. Right now we're at 645, and we got clear sailing till tomorrow night when the New Zealand dollar's got Royal Bank of New Zealand has got some announcements coming up. So as I said, we've got clear sailing. So let's see what we've got. The chart we are going to use tonight is something called the 6 Major, which is in your standard layout charts. And it is a 1-hour chart, and it is going to show us 6 different currency pairs. I call it a composite chart. On this first chart, we're seeing 6 different U.S. pairs. I start with the middle of the chart, and basically what I'm trying to do is find a situation where I get at least 7 out of the 10 lines going in a certain direction. And when I get that, and I get confirmation of that with all 3 sections agreeing, I've got a good trade set up. So my first step is find the setup on the 1-hour chart. So Australian US dollar. So basically, I start with the middle section of the chart. This red horizontal line is the oversold line. So when prices are oversold, that's a good time to buy. This blue horizontal line is the overbought line. When when the market's overbought, that's a good time to sell. So I am looking for situations where we are oversold and the lines are going up, or overbought and the lines are coming down. Right now, we've got the minors, which are the black and gray lines, going up, but the majors are going sideways. I want everybody to agree. So I got nothing there. I go to the next guy, Euro USD. Minors are going up. Majors are starting to go up. And I will, one of the things I look at is what the steepness of this line is, and also has the green line crossed over the red, and I don't have that yet. Do not have that yet. We are at new kind of 20-year low territory here on the Euro USD, where 1 euro equals $1, basically. Haven't had that in a long, long, long time. When I was looking at the chart a little earlier to send out the trade setup, I was seeing a down signal. But given how low we are, and we are breaking new records, I just don't feel comfortable taking a sell. I'd rather wait. And I really wanted to kind of break resistance, which is break resistance before we take the trade. I want it to be going up, and right now I'm not seeing that. Pound USD, minors are going up. We're in the middle of the channel. Majors are going sideways. We do have the double cross here. In the majors aren't halfway yet, but this is more sideways than it is up, so I'm going to pass. Plus, it's off market time for both of these currencies. So I want to trade when at least one of the currencies is morning time. Euro, USD, Canadian, overbought, minors coming down, majors sideways. Dollar, Swiss franc, overbought. Again, minors coming down, majors sideways. USD, JPY, we are overbought. Everybody's coming down, and I've got the double cross, and I have good steepness here on this green line. This green line is almost at like 75-degree angle, so it's good and steep. So the steeper this line, the better the signal. So I've got 3 points here. One, we're overbought. Two, everybody's going down. And I've got the double cross where the red line is crossed over the green and the black line is crossed over the gray. So 3 points here. When I get 3 points here, I'm going to go take a look at my TNTs. And I want to count how many lines are consistent with the sell signal I'm getting here. So the two orange lines are coming down, and they are very, very steep. The steeper these lines, the better I like the trade. Dotted blue, the blue lines are inversely related. So what that means is when blue's going down, or excuse me, blue's going up, that means sell. So 3 of the 4 here are telling me sell. When I get 3 or 4 out of the 4 here telling me sell, then I'm going to go take a look at what is happening with my pressure, and I want the lines to either be going down, which I don't have, or I want the red line on top. So I do have the red line on top, so I've got 7 points here. 1 here, 3 here, and 3 here. I also like the pressure because the green line is going down a little bit, even though these are kind of sideways. The green line is, the green line might be parallel there. Might be a little optical illusion. But the red line is on top. So when I have 7 points, then what I need to do is I want to confirm that it's a good setup. I want to confirm that it's a good setup. How do I confirm it's a good setup? I am going to open a chart that just has USD JPY on it and look at the different time frames. So this is USD Canada, so I am going to change it to USD JPY. And here I've got 6 different time frames: a 2-minute, a 30-minute chart, a 1 hour, a 2 hour, a 4 hour, and a day. And basically what I'm kind of interested in is, so this is what we were just looking at here on the 1 hour. I want to see, the 2 hour and the 4 hour both being overbought. Here, the 2 hour is actually oversold and going down. The 4 hour is okay. The 4 hour is kind of where the majors are above. I don't necessarily care as much about the direction of the majors, although it's better in this case if they're going down. But I do like to see it as overbought, because if I get this wrong, I'll still get the trade because it still has to go down if it's overbought on the 2 and overbought on the 4. Let's take a look. I'm not entirely convinced because on the 2 hour here, but what I am going to do is do a little bit more investigating. I want to see what might the trade be worth, and I'm going to figure that out by taking a look at the trend and the support and resistance. So to look at the trend and the support and resistance, oops, and I should have saved that, and I didn't. I'm going to go to USD JPY, and I'm going to just look at a clean candle chart. So looking at this, what are you seeing as a trend? Uptrend the last couple days. The extended out, it's more of an uptrend. So we are looking at taking a sell trade into a buy trend. So when you take a sell trade into a buy trend, it is worth less pips than if you take a sell trade, take a buy trade into a buy trend. So what I want to do is drop some support and resistance on here. And support and resistance are basically spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. So right in here, the candles were stopping. Right in here, they stopped a little bit. So I'm going to drop some support and resistance. And what I want to know is, I want to kind of get a sense. I want to get a sense of where we are. Because since I want to get in and get out of the trade, I don't want to trade on a 1 hour chart. I don't want to trade through these lines because that's going to slow things up, because the charts typically stop when they get to a certain spot, or the pair will stop moving, and it'll take a couple candles to break through the spot that it's sitting. So I've got some stopping here, 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 here. On the Euro USD, these lines tend to be about 30 pips apart. So we got one here. It seems to stop a little bit in here. Now our issue is going to be, we're not too far from this support line. We're not too far from this support line. And it's only 7 pips. 7 pips till we hit this line. I don't like to take a trade. Let's see what else we got. I'm not crazy about taking a trade for 7 pips against the trend. So let's keep going. So we'll go to the next group. So basically what I've done is I've cloned this chart, the light 6 majors, and just put more currency pairs in. And these are primarily non-US pairs. Euro, a pound, oversold. Minors are going up weekly. Majors are sideways. Australian dollar, yen, going down in the middle of the channel, or actually approaching oversold and going down. Euro, Canadian dollar. This isn't a bad signal here. We're oversold. Everybody's going up. Great steepness on the minors, good steepness on the majors. We got the double cross, and all the lines are clustered. The signal is better when the lines are clustered. 2 orange lines going up, dotted blue coming down. So I got 3 of the 4 here, and I got down pressure, but the green is on top, and the green is actually pulling away, diverging from the red. So I've got 7 points. Only thing I don't like about this is it is 2 in the morning in Europe, and it's the end of the day here in Canada. I want one of these to be in the morning. So even though this is a good signal, it's going to take longer than normal for this move to translate into pips. Again, my goal is to be in the trade for the shortest amount of time that I can be. I want a signal that's going to kind of deliver quickly so I can get in and I get out. I increase my risk the longer I stay in the trade. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Oversold. Excuse me, overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross, so 3 points here. I also like it because the green line has gone from less steep to more steep. And we're just touching the halfway mark, which is about as good as I'll go. 2 orange lines going down. Thick blue going up. Dotted blue going sideways. So 3 of the 4 here. But my pressure isn't quite there yet. Pressure isn't quite there. I've got sideways pressure. Green on top. Green line is going down, which is good. I like that, but I need to have both lines going down or the red line on top, and I don't have that yet. The lines are converging, but not quite. So this is nice, but I want to have a piece from each element because that's going to increase my chance. If I only have 2 of the 3, I'm not using the full information that the chart provides. So to me, I want to use the full information, and even if I get fewer trades, the trades I get are going to be more precise, and that high accuracy rate is going to let me make money. Pound yen, we're in the middle of the channel, so I'm going to pass. Euro Australian dollar, it's approaching morning time in Australia, so I'm oversold. I'm going up. I do not like, I'd like to see this line steeper. This line is less steep than 45 degrees. 45 degrees is, you know, if you get a 90 degree, which is like an L, 45 degrees splits it. This is less than 45. So I don't like it. 2 orange lines going up, dotted blue coming down. So I got 3 out of the 4 here. I don't have the pressure. The green is about to cross over, go on top, but it's not quite there yet. So let's keep going and see if we can find one we like. Canadian dollar, yen going down. Oversold going down. Euro New Zealand dollar oversold sideways on both really the minors and majors. Pound New Zealand dollar. This guy moves quite a bit. Oversold. Everybody's coming down. I've got the double cross, but I'm not crazy about the steepness of the green line. And two blues going up, which means sell. Thick orange coming down. So I got 3 of the 4, but I've got up pressure with green on top, so no bueno. Oversold going down on the New Zealand dollar yen. New Zealand dollar USD oversold. Majors are going sideways, so nada. Euro, Swiss franc. We're in the middle of the channel and it's starting to roll. So let's go to our next group of 4. Australian dollar, Canadian. Disagreement on the majors and minors, and then the middle of the channel. Swiss franc, yen. Oversold. Minors coming down. Majors starting to turn to go up. Euro, yen. Oversold. Minors are starting to go up. Majors are sideways. Pound Australian dollar, oversold. Minors are coming down. Majors are sideways. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, oversold. Minors coming down. Majors are starting to come down. The red has kind of crossed over, but it's really more sideways. So I like more steepness here. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, non-prime time for both of these guys. We've got overbought. All the lines are coming down. Again, steepness isn't great here on the majors, but the steepness is increasing because I'm going from less steep to more steep. 2 orange lines going down, dotted blue coming up. This is strong up pressure, and red is on top, though. Red is on top. But again, because of the time of day, I don't want to take it. So we've just gone through 24 pairs with the 10-point trade. We didn't see anything that I liked. What we're going to do now is I'm going to use a second signal, something called the thick orange line. And this is a much simpler signal to trade against. It looks basically, where is the position of the thick orange line? And the thick orange line is scaled. So when he's as high as he can go, he's up here. Or if you want to call her a lady, when she's as low as she can go, she's down here. So when she's as low as she can go, she's at 0. When he's as high as he can go, he's at 10. When it's at 10, that's telling us it doesn't think there's any more up in the movement. When it's at 0, it's saying, hey, I don't think there's any more down in the movement. No more down in the movement, good time to buy. No more up in the movement, good time to sell. So we're looking for this to be 0 or 10, or within 1 point of either end. And this trade off the 1-hour chart is good when there's less than 5 minutes left. So right now we got 4 minutes left in the hour. So 8 isn't close enough. 2.5 isn't close enough. 4 isn't close enough. 3 isn't close enough. 6 isn't close enough. I'm looking for a 0 or a 10. 0 or a 10. So let's go to the next group. All right, I've got a 10. Ding, 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 ding. Now, I don't want to trade on just one piece of information. I'm looking for that high accuracy. To get that high accuracy, I want something to confirm, telling me that there's not any up in the movement. So what I'm going to do to confirm that is I'm going to go down and look at where the majors and minors are. And basically, I want all 4 of these lines way above the blue. So these lines are up here, supporting that, hey, we're overbought, good time to sell. They don't need to be pointing down. I just want them well above the blue line. So if this is up at 10 and these lines are up above the blue, that's a good trade. So I've got part 1, but I don't have part 2. Not close enough, 1.3. 9.7. 9.7 is close enough. It's within 1 of 10. But look where my majors and minors are. They're down here. So nothing. 5 not close enough. 2 not close enough. 8 not close enough. Let's go to the next group. See where the lines are here? If this were 0, this would be terrific. They're kind of way below the red line. That's what I'm looking for. 8 isn't close enough. 3 isn't close enough. 3 isn't close enough. 5 isn't close enough. 4 isn't close enough. So this is a real quick trade. If I see the signal, I don't have to do anything more. I just take the trade. 6.7 not close enough. 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 Oh my, we got shut out tonight. We just did 24 pairs with 2 different signals, and we didn't see anything worth trading. Now, I know you come here to get a trade, and I like to give you a trade, but I don't want to give you a bad trade. So part of being good at this is having the discipline to say, hey, you know what? There's not a setup. I'm not taking a trade. Today, I only took 2 trades. I did $2,000. The signal today was a good sell. There was a little bit when it turned up to buy, but then it was sell all day long on the Euro USD. Again, so even though I had the signal, I still didn't take it because I was a little gun shy because it was trading. It's trading at almost $1. 1 euro equals $1. And I've never seen that. So that's kind of scared me off a little bit that we're in such new territory. So I guess I want the charts to kind of settle out a little bit before I go back in. But you'll get there. Our signals are good. We're very good at teaching them. We'll be able to teach you. Thanks for coming. If you've got questions, go to your coach or schedule some time with me, and I am happy to help. Let's see, we got a comment. Okay, thanks, Jimmy, and we will see you. We'll be here again tomorrow morning, 6:30 in the morning, and usually the morning time is a little bit better to find a good trade. All right, gang, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.